Okay, and what we want to do in this video is the exact same thing that we were doing in the previous 4 videos, I believe. This is the 5th in the series on the Equi marginal principle, of just trying to assess how a consumer should spend his or her income in order to maximize total utility. Well, I'm just going to be really quick about these now, so I'm not going to explain where we got these numbers from. All I will say is that this consumer is €25 to spend, and the price of coffee is €2 per coffee, price of food is €3 per bit of food, and the price of each attraction is €4. Here are the marginal utilities of each good. So I'd ask you to pause the video, have a go at the question. Once you've had a chance to do it, press play and I'll go through the answer. Okay, well, hopefully you've had a chance to do that, and now we're on to the answer here. So again, constantly stressing this, 2 real conditions must be satisfied in order for a consumer to be maximizing their utility through their spending, getting the most happiness they can from consumption through spending money on consumption. And the first one is they're going to spend their money in such a way the ratio of marginal utility divided by price is the same for all goods consumed. And the second thing is they have to spend their entire budget, because if they didn't, they would have an opportunity to increase their total happiness through extra consumption that they did not take. Okay, and that's not maximizing your total utility if you leave an opportunity to be happier on the table. You don't take an opportunity to make yourself happier through consumption. Now, so I'm going to go through the sequence of purchases here, okay? And what we've got is, would the consumer buy the first coffee, the first bit of food, or the first attraction? Well, obviously 12 is higher than 10, which is higher than 8, so he's going to buy the first coffee. Then we ask, is it going to be the second coffee, the first bit of food, or the first attraction? Well, 10 is equal to 10 and they're both higher than 8, so it's either going to be a coffee or a food. I said a bit of food, it doesn't matter. We ask ourselves, if you said coffee, then because the result is the same, that's why I'm saying it doesn't matter. Then we ask ourselves, is going to have the second coffee, the second bit of food, or the second attraction? Well, 10, which is higher than both 8 and 8, so it's going to be the second coffee. Now we're asking ourselves the question, does he have the third coffee, the second bit of food, or the first attraction? 8 across the board. It does not matter which one the consumer chooses to buy. He is indifferent between the 3 of them because they each give him the same amount of utility per euro, so I said the attraction. Is he going to buy the third coffee, the second bit of food, or the second attraction? Well, it's either the coffee or the bit of food. I said it was the bit of food. Again, he's indifferent. Doesn't matter whether you said the coffee instead of the bit of food. Is he going to buy the third coffee, the third bit of food, or the second attraction? Well, 8 is higher than 6 and 6, so he's definitely going to be, in that case, the third coffee. Is he going to buy the fourth coffee, the third bit of food, or the second attraction? Well, 6 is equal to 6 is equal to 6. He will essentially buy all of them, but it does not matter which order he buys them in. And then let's work out. So what he had was €25 to spend. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 plus 3, 6, 9. 8 plus 9 is 17. Plus 8, 17 and 8 is 25. He has spent all of his money, therefore there's no further opportunity for him to increase his total utility through consumption, and he is also satisfying this condition here, which states that the marginal utility per euro spent on the last unit of each good is the same for all goods consumed, and that's true. Now, I suppose the final one of these questions in this series, and then we have 2 different ones in the next video. So a Mongolian tourist comes to Ireland for a weekend with €24 to spend. All right, he can spend his money on good A and or good B and or good C, and this is the price of each of those. So again, I'd ask you to pause the video, see if you can work out the quantity of each good this Mongolian tourist should buy at these prices and these different marginal utilities in order to maximize his total happiness. So if you pause the video now, have a go at the question. When you're done, have an answer, whether you think it's right or not. Just press play and we'll go through the answer then. Okay, well, hopefully you've had a chance to do that. So again, we're talking here, you have to spend your money in this way where the ratio of the marginal utility to price for each good is the same for all goods consumed. Let's just go through the sequence of purchases. So 15 is higher than 8, which is higher than 3, so he's definitely going to buy the first unit of good A. 10 is higher than 8, which is higher than 3, so he's definitely going to buy the second unit of good A. 8 is equal to 8, which is higher than 3, so he's indifferent between these two, and I just said that he bought the first unit of good B. 8 is higher than 5, which is higher than 3, so he's definitely going to buy the third unit of good A. 4 is less than 5, and 5 is greater than 3, so he's definitely going to buy the second unit of good B. 4 is greater than 3, which is equal to 3, so he's definitely going to buy the fourth unit of good A. 3 is equal to 3 is equal to 3, so he's indifferent between all of those, so I just said he got the first unit of good C. Okay, 3 is equal to 3, which is greater than 2, so it's between A and B. He's indifferent between the two, so I said he got the third unit of good B. 3 is higher than 2, and which is equal to 2, so he's definitely going to buy the 5th unit of good A. And now he has spent all of his money because he had €24 to spend. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 19 and 5 is €24. He has spent all his money, and he spent his money in such a way that the ratio of marginal utility to price is the same for all goods consumed.